All right, so we did the petting zoo, and we saw the different instruments there. Now let's take it to the trumpet itself and how we can incorporate it. Well, I want to show you an exercise that I found a long time ago, and it was in drum and bugle corps. It's the lead pipe exercise, but it's not the lead pipe that most people talk about. It's a completely different exercise. Well, first we're going to take the slide out of the lead pipe. That we are going to do. Put it there. Next, we're going to take the mouthpiece out. And we are going to play on the lead pipe. This is going to force you to definitely roll in your embouchure and protect it. And just play a nice, easy, relaxed note. Okay? This is definitely going to teach you how to protect because you get too much air force in there, you're going to have something there that ain't pretty, you know, and your significant other is going to be looking at you like, okay. Yeah, don't explain that one. But nice and easy. And if you want to, experiment with different harmonics. Okay? Now, what that does is when you put your mouthpiece back in, it's going to feel huge. It will definitely make you roll in for this. Because now that mouthpiece feels bigger, I know how to make the compression I need. It feels like playing the trombone here. Almost like it. So I can feel what's going on here and make the changes. You're trying to build fine motor skills and muscle memory. And this is a great way of doing it, just by playing the lead pipe. Now, I don't recommend playing this a lot. 1 or 2 minutes to get the feel. Okay, I don't do that every day. It is a good isometric workout for your chops, but it's more, in my mind, is a refinement of the center of the embouchure to get it vibrating and the fine motor skills, especially when the mouthpiece goes in. All right, and the next thing I recommend is for finding the harmonics, once we got that taken care of, is to play harmonics on the lead pipe. And just let it slide around. Once you get used to it, you can start to try to form scales with it. Okay, I'm not the greatest at it, but the idea is I'm trying to work on those fine motor skills. By doing that, it's going to help you find the harmonics, especially up in the upper register. Okay? All right, next, let's put the lead pipe back in. And we're going to find a comfortable note to play. Most people like G. Me, I'm different. I like F. Concert E flat. It's like a favorite note of mine. I just like the way it feels, the way it sounds. Okay? Now, I'm going to try to pick a high note that feels comfortable. We're trying to build our bass to the upper register. Okay? So I'm just going to go up the scale, and I'm going to stop when I quit feeling comfortable. Okay, right there, high D, I start to feel not quite as comfortable. I'm starting to push, so I'm going to stop. Okay? That's really my break. That's the change in my register. Okay? What I mean by that, it is kind of like the clarinet. Clarinet has a break. You have the upper harmonics of the clarinet, and then you have the lower harmonics of the clarinet. Okay? The break is the transition between those two harmonics. There's the break between those two notes. Okay? And it takes clarinet players a while to get used to it because the resistance and compression is different at the upper registers, more compression. As the lower register has less compression, all because of that little critter right there. When the register key is engaged, the airflow, or the, I think it's called eddy, E-D-D-Y, the little currents, go through the horn, but when you have it here, some of it goes out here and causes the resistance to back up, and it's a completely different ball game. Well, guess what? It happens on the trumpet too, which is why trumpet designers have all these doodad and gizmos on it, and even me, I do my own little versions of it, which I'll do that in another video, how I, fine-tune and tweak stuff, because that's something I think everybody should learn how to do, is tweak your own horn. Don't leave it to the manufacturers, because guess what? You're the one playing the horn. They're not. Okay? Different soapbox. All right, so for me right there, the high D is my break. That's where the resistance of the horn from here to here and the feeding back changes. There's something with the current. And if you don't believe me, have you ever played somebody else's horn? And all of a sudden you can play a note or two higher? Because the feedback and the resistance on that horn is different than yours. And you may actually fit that a lot easier. Same with mouthpieces. Ever know the magic mouthpiece? You get another 2 notes or something, because the way you're playing right now, the feedback is different, and it causes you to go past that break. So, how do you get past that break, and how do you do the harmonics? All right? First couple of steps I showed you. Lead pipe, that whole system right there. Now, you have to think small and compression, like the piccolo and things of that nature. This is what I recommend you do.